contest, we've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring.
Yes! And now the Golden State Warriors starting. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Jimmy Butler is out there with Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Now here's Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Nice defense from Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Counter.
It's good. He doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 37-point game against New Orleans. The kick outside to Butler. Three-pointer. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
It's Curry with the drive. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Bane, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. They trail by 3. Shots good from Butler.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys?
Right, Allie, we thank you for that. Kuminga with it. Defended now by Wagner. 4 on the clock. Post finds Curry, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Clark, the Magic, with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And it's Butler missing. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Orlando. Suggs, and no good. The Warriors trailing. Here's Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Well, Kuminga isn't the most consistent free throw shooter, so he's not the worst person to send to the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1. 4th, the Magic.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Wagner wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Wagner's got 5.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Curry against Suggs. On the wing, Heel. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Suggs. 29 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bane against Green. Here's the 3. And Desmond Bane with the 3.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from 3-point.
Suggs against Curry. Healed outside. Back to Curry. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Magic pick up 2. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jalen Suggs. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock club, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too. Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
That one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And finished off by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Pass to Wagner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Some of the stats for Black. He's getting around 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Black with it, covered by Hield. And a wide open look for Payne. Connects from three-point range. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Magic. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here is Green. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Curry. Black grabs the board.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Payne for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's good from long range. Hield's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Black the pass to Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Hield kicks to Butler. Basket good. Butler's got 8.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Van Carroll for 3. He's off on that one.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Green passes to Horford. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, when you're as strong and as physical as Horford is, you're going to have to deal with physical defense. That's just part of the territory. On the flip side of that, though, you're going to have some and-one opportunities, too.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Then for the Warriors, is Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry.
What's up?
Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
There's the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Pass to Moody. For 3. Black grabs the board.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Black. 17 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Pass to Moody. Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Carter. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Hield can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Bain. Three-pointer, Hield drills it from outside. Hield's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Magic trail by 7. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Moody. Still without a basket. Hield can't hit. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 hit.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough play that time by Wagner against the defense, drawing the foul.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on that one.
Wagner gives you size, and he can stretch the floor as well. I mean, he's a very solid player who knows how to play the game.
And he's good on the second. Podziemski with it. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stance-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So it's the Warriors now. They lead by 4. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Butler, D'Anthony Melton out there with Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Horford at center. Now here's Jones. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Jones, the pass to be touched. Now Black, 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Orlando. Butler passes to Horford. Now, here's Moody. Pass to Melton. From the arc. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. The Magic shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now here's Butler. Over Carter. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
And over time, he's been a work in progress, but Butler has developed a solid jumper. I mean, when he's got his feet up under him, he's a knockdown scorer, folks.
Black with it. He's guarded by Melton. Black, no good. Butler against Jones, and they double up Butler. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jones against Butler. Jones, the pass to Butler. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside.
Yes!
Thrown down by Butler.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
Carter outside. Off target from three-point range. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Horford with the screen on Jones. Melton passes to Moody. Outside, Horford. Knocks down the three ball.
It's
It's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Tyus Jones. The Warriors also with a sub. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Al Horford. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Now Melton, still yet to score. Butler up top, defended by Carter. Butler, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out to Carter. Pass to Black. To the inside. Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Stolen by Bataze. An even 3-on-3 break. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 drives. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Shooting 2. Free throw, good Butler. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping and recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Golden State's gone to the three-point 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
Love the force and focus that Butler plays this game with. That was reflected in the finish.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
The Magic trail by 3. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Payne for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Payne's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Draymond Green comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Pajemski. Now here's Curry. He has 7. Right side Horford. Attacked by Horford.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
It's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Wagner missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Green dishes to Horford. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Now, here's Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Rockets in Houston. Payne for three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Banchero. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Melton. Nothing on the board. Pass to Curry from past the arc. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Bain kicks to Wagner. Fires from deep. Bain, no good. The Warriors leading. Now, here's Melton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Butler. Horford sets a screen for Butler. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Banchero. Guarded by Green. Carter with the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payne against Green. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Melton. And stolen by Wagner. Suggs in the corner. The Magic again can't hit. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Now, here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Suggs. 13 feet away. Draymond Green with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Curry from 3. It's
6
good.
points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Down low. Kicks it out to Wagner. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Suggs with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payne with the steal. 1:22 left in the first half. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Golden State also making some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Hield subbed in for Anthony Melton. Now, here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. Wagner has Green on Kuminga. Back to Wagner. Got a hand on it. Kuminga down low. He's defended by Wagner. And Kuminga throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Banchero. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wagner forcing the defense to compromise there. A good job forcing the issue inside.
For Orlando, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Kuminga. Green with a screen on Wagner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 8. Pass to Bain. Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Kuminga. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Paying for 3. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Magic.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so here is Golden State. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
And it's Banchero missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Curry cooks them up inside.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And it's Banchero missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
The Magic trail by 12. From downtown. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's a look at some of the stats for Stephen Curry.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Outside, Suggs. Payne for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got 12 in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
To the middle. It's stolen by Suggs. And now Orlando on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the guy knows how to score. Bane manipulating the D there to his advantage.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And Bane drops them both. Warriors leading by 9. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. Curry against Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. To the paint. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Suggs. He's got 11.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
And here's Wagner after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. A 3-ball. The shot will not fall.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Wagner, a screen on Kuminga. Looking to get it going. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Kuminga. Green with a screen on Banchero. Here's Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga, hard to contain in the paint.
And he makes the first. Fields checked in for Quentin Post. Both free throws good from Kuminga. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. The three from Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper. Banchero's got 14.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Curry setting the pick for Kuminga. And he lays it straight in. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
They get it back. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Goes up again. And that one's good. Wagner.
It's good. Enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 12. Suggs in the corner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Suggs has got his third basket of the night. Curry with it. Defended now by Butler. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Now, here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Banchero finds Bain. Lock at 6. Banchero outside. And a miss there on the triple.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Green with the ball. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Wagner. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, Bain. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Butler kicks to Green. Wagner against Curry. Green, the screen. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Wagner against Teal. Wagner passes to Bain. Inside. And finished off by Wagner.
We know Mo. He's got scoring ability for sure, but he's brought it to another level tonight.
Warriors leading by 14. Green dishes to Butler. Here's Kuminga. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Outside for Curry. It's stolen by Suggs. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Wagner finds Banchero. The tray. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kuminga. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Butler finds Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
The Magic trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wagner with a screen for Bain. Back to Black. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layup for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Bain, no good. Warriors leading by 16. Hield with a screen on Wagner. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on it.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Hield. Outside, Horford fires for three, hits it from three-point range. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Stretching the floor, Big Al Horford doing his part.
Banchero against Kuminga. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 20. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Black the pass to Bain. And the 3 off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Yes! Good from Butler.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. And they double up Wagner. Payne for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Butler with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner passes to Bain. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. There's Wagner with the 3. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Right on the bucket.
This is where you want Wagner to have the ball, right under the bucket where he can do the most damage.
Curry kicks to Horford. Top of the key, Butler. Shoots over Wagner. Nice defense from Wagner. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Pajemski with it, defended by Bataze. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Black kicks to Suggs. Back to Black from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Moody. Rebound by the Magic.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Black. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Melton. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Floats it up for Butler. It's stolen by Suggs. And now Orlando on the break. Bain passes to Bitadze. Bain kicks to Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. From deep three-point territory. The shot off. That time. Here's the Warriors with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Podziemski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Butler. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Melton against Suggs. From 13, Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Carter pulls it in. Magic shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Bitadze, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Melton. It's stolen by Carter. Suggs against Melton. Looking to get back on track here. It's Black in the corner. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Batadze is screen on Melton. Pass to Batadze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Outside, Suggs, just 4 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Black's got 5 points now this quarter.
Black favors the corner angle. He likes that shot. He loves the short corner three.
Carter against Butler. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Suggs. And Moody pulls it down.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Butler. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And Payne pulls it down. Payne's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Black finds Batadze. Good work there as it goes.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Timeout called the Warriors. Time now to present our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a need that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And here are the Warriors now. Now Melton. Podziemski on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Outside, Payne. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors leading by 22. Here's Melton. Pass to Moody. Here's Richard. And the Warriors miss again. Magic shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Moody. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Bain. A shot by Podziemski, no good. Here's Orlando now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. They get it again. Here's Banchero. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Melton. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So quick off the catch. Gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Banchero drives the double. Bain kicks to Suggs. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Unable to get that one. Craig T that time from Bain. Steps back. Wagner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
One shot.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Suggs, following the score by Golden State. To the middle, here's Banchero. Bucket is good. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Melton passes to Horford. Here's Podziemski. Shoots the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Wagner.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside.
2 minutes.
It's good.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Warriors leading by 18. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Horford. Podziemski with it. Outside Horford, beyond the arc. Cleared away by Wagner.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Banchero showing the moves down low.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And here are the Warriors now. After the Magic pick up 2, drills the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
A three-pointer. Good. And here's Melton. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Horford. Richard. He's defended by Wagner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.